So we back with another video. How y'all feeling? It's been a long time. Let me take my AirPods out, try this again. Hey, so I'm here with a Flexi Rod tutorial for you guys. So right now I have deep conditioner in my hair that I'm going to rinse out in a second. But if you want to see how this turns out, please stay tuned. So I just rinsed the deep conditioner out of my hair to get started with doing my Flexi rods with inexpensive products. So I take a small section of my hair and I smooth it out as much as possible to prep it for the Flexi rod. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my Flexi rod and I'm going to put it under the piece of strand of hair. Because I'm rolling under at the bottom, so I just put it under and then I roll probably like twice just to smooth my ends out, and I run my fingers over the end just so that I can guarantee that my ends are going to be as smooth as possible when I take this down, because frizzy ends are a no-go. Okay, all right, so you see me smoothing it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist it. And I'm going to just continually twist it up until I get towards my scalp. And then I try to twist it as tight as possible, but not too tight so that it's like super uncomfortable when I sleep, but just enough so that it kind of holds and my scalp or roots are not frizzy. Scalp, Lord. But yes, so I'm going to continue doing this and then show you guys the end results. All right, so I'm just going to show you one more time what I do. So I'm working with the front of my hair. I just got my bangs cut in this video, so it was a little hard to grip, as you can see. But I am just doing the same thing. I'm smoothing the piece of hair so that it's not frizzy, and then I'm wrapping at the bottom and smoothing it as much as possible before I start twisting it up. And that just assures me that it is A, gonna stay, and B, not come down like super duper frizzy, especially because it's hot outside. So the humidity is gonna kind of like mess it up. But yes, ooh, Lord, what was I doing to myself? But yes, I'm twisting it now, trying to get it to stay and lay as flat as possible on the top of my head. And this is how it looks after I'm done. Get into it. Okay, it's gonna be so hard to sleep on these, but whatever. So it is the next morning and I'm getting ready to take my Flexi rods out. So the first thing you want to do is oil it. I'm using the African Pride oil with like carrot oil, grapeseed oil, some other kind of oils, and I oil my entire hand with it, and then I just start taking down all of the Flexi rods one by one, being careful to not separate it immediately or to force it out. You kind of want to unravel it as it's supposed to go. Look at that one. Okay. But yes, and then I just continue doing this until I'm done. Essentially, I just don't force it to unroll. I kind of just let it flow. I just kind of pull the Flexi rod and let my hair come off of it. But I'm just going to continue doing this throughout my entire head. And honestly, y'all, my curls were not completely dry. I will not lie. So it does look just a little different, but it's still going to be okay. But you can just tell that my hair is like a bit wet, but it's still going to be cute. So don't worry. All right, so this is how it looks after I'm done taking it out. I am going to oil my hand once again and separate my curls a bit. I'm not going to separate them too much, but I want it to look kind of full. And I honestly don't mind just a little bit of frizz. So I'm just going to separate them maybe like once or twice, kind of like make my hair look a little bit full. Because right now it just looks kind of flat-ish. So we gonna get that together, okay? All right, so I decided that I wanted a side part because side parts are like my thing. I'm starting to get into middle parts, but side parts will always be my go-to. And y'all are going to learn that about me. So I should not be fluffing my hair like that because it's making it frizzy, but whatever. But yes, I decided I wanted a side part with this. So this is how they turn out. Even though my hair is not completely dry, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to look. My curls are still pretty defined, which is what I like. So I'm actually, pretty satisfied. Look at that. Okay, girl, you cute. So yeah, even though they're not like 100% dry and there is a little frizz, it's not as bad and I don't really mind it. Cause to me, it looks cute still-ish, I guess. All right, so let me get my edges together. So to get my edges together, I'm just going to use the Black Castor Oil Eco Styler Gel. I'm not a super huge fan of Eco Style, but sometimes I do use it for my edges when there's nothing else available. And it does work, I cannot lie. So I'm just applying that to my edges really quickly just to lie them down so that they're not, so that they look neat or whatever. And then I just take a brush and I also do it under my bang as well, just so that it looks like it's at I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yes, get into the edges though. So I'm actually satisfied with how this came out. This is right after my haircut and I think it looks really good. I think I look cute. What y'all think? It's something different. I've never done this before, so yeah, I'm happy.